Hello, my name is Agne, and today I want to talk about how to access and even amplify your intuition. And if you are on your awakening, ascension, and healing journey, uh, the intuition aspect is very important. And I'm sure you have noticed certain experiences where you receive the messages, where you in the flow, you receive that guidance, but at times it's hard to connect. So if you want to tap into your intuition even deeper, this information will be very useful for you. So stick around to the end of this video. And to understand what intuition is, I would explain a concept that works for me. And you probably know that our mind is kind of divided into conscious and subconscious scientifically, right? So what we're conscious of during our experiences, what we see, we hear, we smell, touch, we experience the world through five senses. But there is very limited amount of information that we are conscious of. And about 95% of that data is in our subconscious, is deeply programmed. So those programs, the beliefs, the physiological functions, they are registered in our system, in our subconscious mind. And typically we are being programmed since childhood to think in certain way, to believe certain things, to behave in certain way based on society standards, the culture, religious beliefs. A lot of aspects are really programmed and anchored deeply in our subconscious, that are not always useful, of course, when you begin your journey of awakening. Yeah. So conscious, subconscious, and the third aspect, which is the very important, is the superconscious. In other words, your being, your higher self, however you call that, is your soul, and that spiritual, that divine aspect of you that is all-knowing, all-loving, pure light being, that is directly connected to source energy, right? So understanding these three parts of us, conscious, subconscious, and superconscious, it's easy to describe intuition as the communication system between those three. So the communication between your mind, body, and soul. And so your body is a signaling mechanism. Your thoughts, your mind is like emitting, receiving antenna. And your being is guiding you spiritually through your journey. Now, the question if you are aware of that guidance or not will depend on how in tune you are with your intuition. And so many people are just living their life thinking and feeling, and not being aware that there is more, that there is that spiritual part of you who is guiding you through your journey every moment in time. And people experience intuition in different ways, right? Some are connected to their gut feeling. That's how they describe it. Others listen to their heart. For others, intuition comes as a thought, as a messages, like just simply knowing, right? And there is no right or wrong. All those principles apply, and whichever way you experience that is yours. Some people get more like visuals. Others hear the auditory guidance. So we are unique and different in our expression, but to access that intuition is so important. And I remember my client, Melissa, who was going through quantum alignment program. And as we activated her intuition and released some blockages, the next day she sent me the message saying that last night I had a dream. And in the dream, she saw the new logo of her company and the steps how she needs to move forward in her business. And soon after, she was discussing some processes with the potential investors. So everything unfolded really fast for her, just because we activated the intuition. And other people who are dealing with some physical health issues, you know, having connection to the intuition, it was easier to help them release the blockages, the real cause of the disease. And your body is a signaling mechanism, right? So if there is a disease, is potentially caused by some unprocessed emotions in the past, some energy block, or some memory, some trauma that was not resolved. But you never know, right? If you are experiencing some physical condition, you don't know why. But when you access your intuition, you can establish the communication even with, let's say, cancer. And talking to that aspect of you, you can really understand the real cause. You get information where this is coming from, and dissolving those past experiences, those blockages, helps to clear the disease. So intuition is such a powerful force that allows the communication between your mind, body, and soul. And wouldn't you like to have that intuitive guidance every step along the way? Know exactly what steps you need to take in the future. It's amazing. It's life-changing. It affects all areas of your life, right? And so if you feel called intuitively, maybe, to know more about self-alignment or quantum alignment program, I will leave the link to book a call. If you feel like having the conversation and exploring more how activating your intuition can change your life, I'm sure it will. I'm sure you will benefit greatly from this experience. And I invite you to reflect, what questions would you ask? What guidance would you need to improve your life? How do you think this would change your experience if you could activate your intuition and be in tune with it most of the time? And I'm sure that would be a blissful experience for you. And I would love to help you create that.